Hey everybody, what is up? Welcome back to some more Pokemon action. I'm your host Ryan, and today we are playing on, believe it or not, the VGC ladder. So if you didn't know this, Pokemon added a VGC ladder onto Battle Spot, which is amazing. So I finally finished breeding my team, and I put it together, and here we are. We're on the VGC ladder. So my team is Hariyama, Magnezone, Araquanid, Palossand, Pelipper, and Porygon 2. Now, actually just one caveat. So Magnezone is supposed to be holding Air Balloon, but I didn't realize it was a one-use item in game, and I accidentally used it, and now I don't have an Air Balloon anymore. It's kind of a dumb thing, but hey, whatever. So for right now, we're running Electrium Z, which, I mean, doesn't really work because my team's supposed to be based around Waterium Z or whatever, the water move for Araquanid. So it's a little bit unfortunate, but that's okay. That's okay. I'll get another one eventually. So here's the cool thing. So I never thought I'd ever see myself using a Pelipper, let alone liking a Pelipper, but holy crap, guys, Pelipper's actually really decent right now. It gets Drizzle, so if you didn't know that, it now gets Drizzle. It's not even a hidden ability, it's one of its main abilities. It gets Drizzle, which is amazing. And that's really cool because it can abuse it with Scald or Water Stab, but it also gets Hurricane, so it's just actually a really good mon in general. But on top of that, it got its special attack boosted from 85 to 95, so it's actually pretty strong. So I'm really enjoying using it. But yeah, so let's look at this team. We've got Tapu Lele, we've got Arcanine, we've got Melodic, Mudsdale, Tapu Bulu, and Tapu Koko. That's a lot of Tapus right there, my man. Oh my god. So obviously my team's a Trick Room team. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start Porygon 2 and Magnezone. He's got a lot of things weak to Steel. I'm also going to bring Palossand in the back. And I think Araquanid is going to be probably our fourth there. So these are all competitive. They've been EV trained out. They have items. They have natures and all that jazz. So any losses here are inexcusable. No, I'm just messing. But yeah, no, this is the first competitive team, which is funny because this is actually the second competitive team I've made. The first one I can't use just yet because, oh, he starts Arcanine, really? Oh, why would he start Arcanine? Oh, that's so bad for me. That is so bad for me. Oh man. All right. So now I have to worry here, because here's a really interesting spot that I'm in. We get Intimidate. Oh, okay. That's actually really good. So my problem here was that he can fake the Flare Blitz and go for Close Combat onto my Porygon 2, and a Psychic plus Close Combat is going to actually probably take out my Porygon 2. I don't know, I haven't run the calcs for that yet, but now that I got the Intimidate off, I think I should be okay. So I'm going to go for Trick Room. Also, I'm just going to show you down on the bottom screen. There's all these different things here. The bottom screen is really useful now, so if you haven't really looked at the bottom screen in competitive before, you need to now. The bottom screen gives you attack raises or lowers, so this has a blue arrow pointing down. Oh crap, we actually don't have much time. I'm just going to go for Protect. So that's really good. It also shows you how many turns for field effects, so Sun, Rain, Sand, Hail, the terrains, Trick Room. Okay, so that's what you're going to do. I expected a Psychic, but that's actually really scary. I should have predicted the Close Combat onto the Porygon 2. I really should have, but that's okay. Actually, I honestly think the crit there mattered. I'm not usually one to say crit mattered, but he was at -1. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually bring in Palossand here. That might seem like a very interesting switch in here, but the thing is, this Arcanine really can't do very much to it, so that's going to be good, and I can just Shadow Ball the Tapu Lele, and then what I'm going to do here is I'm going to swap into my Araquanid. Yeah, so that was actually a really good play by my opponent. I did not expect the Nature's Madness. I expected a Psychic plus a Close Combat. And really, I should have played on that, because expecting that, I could have gone for like a Volt Switch onto the Tapu Lele, or at least gone for a whatchamacallit, words are really hard, a Flash Cannon. So that would have been nice. Here I also could have Volt Switched. I don't know if I really needed to, though. I switched out just in case he went for Flamethrower, Flare Blitz, whatever he wanted to do. Nature's Madness is really annoying, isn't it? But we're gonna get that Shadow Ball off, so that's great for me. Wow, that does a shit ton of damage. Holy crap. Okay. So I think my opponent... Okay, so I'm just gonna show you real quick. You see how it says Psychic Terrain 3 out of 5? That means there's only 3 turns left. I really like that. You could also press Y and see your opponent's team. And apparently they're raiding, which is pretty sweet. And it blocks out what you haven't seen yet, so that's pretty sweet. It definitely streamlined the whole process, but honestly, I'm okay with it. I don't really mind. It's not like, you know, people really write things down. I don't know what to do here. That's the thing. I'm not really sure if I should switch out. I'm going to switch out just in case. You never know. I don't think he's going to really want to switch in a Arcanine onto an Araquanid. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to Liquidation the Tapu Lele, who's probably just going to Nature's Madness me, which really blows. Yep. I really, honestly, like, I thought the Ultra Beasts were going to be the worst, but it's really the Tapus. The Tapus are really obnoxious. Like, really obnoxious. So he's going to get the Scald off. That actually does a lot of damage, and it burns me. Oy, oy, oy. But I will kill the Tapus. The Tapu's really freaking annoying. I'm not gonna lie. It's probably one of the most annoying things to fight. They're really strong, and like all of them but Tapu Fini. Tapu Fini, so far, I haven't really seen people use, but on paper, it's kind of okay. You know, it's about average, but if you're gonna be running a water... oh my god, seriously? You have this too? Oh my god. I seriously hate this thing. Now, I can just swap into Palossand, but I kind of think he's just going to predict that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go for a Flash Cannon, and I'm going to go for a Leech Life. Is that really what I want to do? No. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to Leech Life the Melodic. He might go for a Thunderbolt. Yeah, he's just going to go straight for that Thunderbolt. I can't... Wait. What? Really? Oh, that was interesting. I honestly expected him to just either predict me and go for a Dazzling Gleam. But that actually is good for me because now I get some recovery. I'm a little surprised at that, but that's okay. I'm probably not going to win anyway. Ugh, God, I hate the Tapus. So, first of all, I mean, I'm going to say this. This is not my strongest team that I built. The first team that I built was so much stronger than this. But the only reason that I didn't go with the first team, I don't know if I finished that sentence before, but it revolves around an Ultra Beast. And unfortunately, I wasn't really planning on using the Ultra Beast when I caught it, so it doesn't have the proper nature. So I'm going to have to power saves that when the power saves do come out for that specific code. Which I don't mind, because they're legendaries, you know, and the whole IV thing is really nice with the bottle caps. But right here, I can't protect with my Palossand, so I'm going to Energy Ball the Melodic, and I'm going to Liquidation... no, screw that. I'm just going for the Z-Power Water move onto Tapu Koko, because I'm going to die anyway, you know. Hidden Power, so there's probably going to be Ice. That is definitely a hack Tapu Koko. Oh my god, I took that really well. That is 100% a hack Tapu Koko, but not that I really care. It doesn't really do anything. There's no way, because of the positioning of Tapu Koko in the story, there's a very minimal chance of getting one that's competitive. You see, when you get Tapu Koko in the game, without spoiling too much if you guys haven't gotten there yet, you don't know you're about to battle Tapu Koko. And you're not allowed to save right beforehand. So the fact that it's not only competitively natured, but has enough IVs for Hidden Power Ice, that's a little unbelievable. just a tad. So, okay, so he's gonna bring an Arcanine. I'm honestly not. I'm probably gonna expect a Wild Charge here. But I'm just going to go for a Liquidation on it. I don't see why not. Yeah, he's gonna go for that wild charge. Because I don't see. Yeah, that's gonna kill me. Okay, if I did survive that, I think I actually could have won there. Because I can't get burned. So that was cool. But hey, that was cool. But yeah, so there's a very slim chance of finding a regular Tapu Koko unless you're aware of where it happens. But honestly, expecting people to reset for Tapu Koko is probably a little too much to expect. Because I mean, let's be real here. There's a very lengthy cutscene in between where you can save and where you fight Tapu Koko. From what I remember, if I'm remembering correctly, I might not be, but yeah. So I'm gonna actually save this battle just purely because I don't know where this gets saved, and I'm kind of curious to find out where it does. But either way, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope to catch you guys at the next episode. Peace.